Greetings, this is the Elite House. This is Dr. Eros Trismegistus. Now, it doesn't stand important you give this credit to someone like Bacchus or the House of Apollo, but be aware, anybody, your living is at stake. I would think your living would be at stake if you believe in your soul. Anybody in this solstice of 2118 AD has seen this movie. You had to be on DVD, streaming, Netflix, Disney Channel, in the theater. Anybody who's seen this movie is in a ritual. They've done something to offer to Belphegor. For one, Black Panther, the Panther is associated with Bacchus. I'll get into that in another video. I'm not going to waste no moment.
Enoch, Set.
If you haven't watched it, there's a scene there where they do a satanic ritual where a violet skull, he is passing away, Belphegor, and people enter the mouth. And this crowd is in there, and they're laughing and cheering. So if anybody wants to get out of that, watch this video. Watch this video, and I would suggest that it'd be wiser probably not to watch that part of the movie again. It happens twice. It happens in the movie, and it happens at the end. The beast consumes you, or passing consumes him.
Belphegor.
It's the violet and all, and it's a skull. I'm gonna show you now. If you've seen this, it's at the end credits, and it's also in the movie once. They enter a skull.
It's supposed to enter his dimension of Belphegor.
You hear this? They're cheering towards Bacchus, Dionysus, Bacchus, Set, Metatron. That's the wicked digits.
Predators. Stigidor.
Belphegor. Disguised as uplifting towards the people. This is not the part. Look past the music. Look past all that you're hearing.
They show the Nubian heritage stuff, but they got stuff hidden inside. Something voodoo related. And all rituals aren't evil, rituals are acts, but this is satanic. This is wicked. This ritual.
While the music is playing, it'll make the person not be aware of what's actually happening. There's going to be two eyes, and it's going to take them underneath the world to the realm of the not living.
The land of shells.
See the orange and neb on. Here, this is the satanic part. This skull is going to consume them. You see that part? 77721, and they fall down beneath. If you see that movie, I would suggest you see it to that part again. And these people are cheering this. Listen to the music and cheering, and this is a satanic ritual. Most likely they lost their soul. And think of every stuff that happened, and they're laughing at that. Think of all that has happened. It's a Disney movie. Some moments it's about saving someone's living.
It's not about the ratings.
Let me say I didn't attempt to give you this chance. If anybody sees this, look at that scene, that part, and get out of Belphegor's realm of the Tegirion. That's a satanic ritual towards the lands below. The 10 realms below, the 10 realms of hell and not of heaven. There's no other stuff to be said about it than that. Be very careful what you're doing and doing stuff just because the crowd is doing it. It may seem cool to be evil and wicked right now, but it's not cool, and it never was cool to be evil or wicked. Be very vigilant of what you're doing. 777. See that scene over that part of the skull so you can escape out of it. If not, take a look at what's been happening from 2118 to then. It's become more open with it. They had commercials where Satin is on a date with a maiden. Hell to earth. If you value your souls, inspire whatever belief system that you have, I cannot do this towards you. I can show you the way. The lead in the shadow. It would be quite bothersome that the Ed Panther movie about Wakanda and T'Challa is a movie about doing drugs and pretending that these Nubians in the movie, or those who do voodoo, satanic stuff, are, and Nubian people, not all Nubian people do voodoo, but a movie, and there's no Nubians in the whole movie, but a movie that's about blackened people, hyperborean, brown-skinned mortals doing drugs, gets an Academy Award. But a movie, a cinema like Blade was about killing drug people, or zombies, and stopping drugs with Wesley Snipes. The movie with Wesley Snipes, Blade, which they're going to remake over, most likely to take out the fall of Bacchus and the drugs in the community stuff. A movie like that doesn't even get talked about and doesn't get no Academy Award. But a movie that's telling brown-skinned mortals and others to do the drug, that opium plant that he's taking, that violet plant, to do drugs, or purple kush, that gets an Academy Award. Last I checked, that's what those people complain about in their communities, the coming of the drug epidemic. And this wasn't governmental, and it still yet seemed to have happened to them by their own choosing. A movie like this should not even have been considered for an Academy Award because it's telling people to do drugs.
Oscar.
Unless movies are not about the triumph over adversity, and it's about succumbing to the effects of what's wicked and consuming and depressing around them. That's not what movies are made towards, not supposed to be, and they're not just on entertainment. Anybody who cares about that people or anything about their own communities, they would not support that movie. Panther is the beast of Bacchus, besides the donkey. But the movie about not doing drugs, about combating the drugs, Blade, it gets not talked about. But this movie, the Ebon Panther, gets glorified, or got glorified, but not any most. 777. It should be